Bienvenido to the ManScouts podcast. I am your host, Captain Conan, here with my co-host, Daddy Dalt.
Sup, kids?
The father, as he's referred to in both Catholic and Islamic circles.
Is that what they do in Islam? I don't think they do that in Islam.
I don't know.
Father?
Allahu Akbar.
Dude.
It's about to,
well, racist. I don't know. Is that racist? I don't know,
Is it racist, dude? That's what they say when they commit jihad. So you tell me.
There's been a lot of that going around.
Well, apparently, I mean, we're just getting right into it. Clearly,
yeah.
Hi. How are you? Hi.
Let's talk about Israel.
Hi. Did you? I'm sure this is what everyone wants to talk about because they can't get enough of it.
About it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you though. I literally can't get enough of it. I watched a ton of things about it.
Now, can I ask you a question? Are you rooting for World War III? Do you want that to happen?
I don't want World War III to happen, but honestly, I tell you this, I'm rooting for Israel on this one, dude. Get them.
Israel.
Okay, because a couple different things. Israel's dope. Okay, and I don't know. I think I have Israel a little bit messed up. I could be wrong. Because I used to think like Israel was just dope, dude. They had all these cool technologies and all these cool things. They have like the Iron Dome missile defense system. I'm pretty sure though that we actually developed that.
Either we developed it or we 100% funded it, because we have to prove funding for it every year. Like it goes up to a congressional vote.
Well, and I know that it's made by an American company. Like it's primarily made by Raytheon. And
hey, we may not be a part of all wars, but we are making your weapons. Brought to you by Raytheon, Lockheed Martin. Hey, aren't they a sponsor of the podcast, Dalton? Aren't we sponsored by Raytheon?
They're also a sponsor of World War III. So
Raytheon, the bomb that smiles back.
Lockheed Martin, keeping you and everyone else loaded.
Loaded. Oh,
bro, we
gotta come up with some better sketch ads for defense companies.
Yeah, dude, I
feel like we'll behead the competition.
We'll blow you away.
We'll blow you away.
Anyway. Yeah, dude, I don't know. In my head, I just used to think that Israel was like the toughest, like the coolest little country. And I still think they're dope. Like I love Israel, but I think that we actually made a lot of their cool technology, but they're the ones that use it. You know what I mean? Like we don't use it. So that kind of makes them pretty cool. I feel like.
What cool tech are they using? I mean, we said the Iron Dome.
Iron Dome missile defense system.
Okay.
I'm sure there's other things, dude. I don't know.
They're actually the ones flying the UFOs everywhere. That's actually Israeli tech.
Bro, I'm sure they have like dope drones and stuff. They do have drones. They're shooting missiles. I don't know, dude. They're just like way more in practice. They're just cool, man. I just think Israel's cool. They all got guns.
Now, one of the big differences is that there's mandatory military service. Am I correct about that?
Yeah, you are correct.
So, are you down with that? Do you want that to be an American policy? How do you feel about that?
I don't feel like it's necessary for us, honestly. It's necessary for that. That's the thing. It's like they need it. Like it's necessary.
It might be necessary for us pretty soon. We have dwindling recruitment numbers. They are falling by the year.
I'm gonna say this. I don't trust our government, dude.
But you trust Israel's government, dude?
Yeah, dude. They're way cooler than we are.
What the hell, dude? You ever heard of Mossad?
Yeah, that's the whole. They're cool too.
Dude, they're not cool. This is how I see Mossad. This is how I see Mossad.
They used to go take Nazis from South America and take them to Israel and put them on trial. That's pretty cool.
This is what Mossad is, okay?
Are you saying you like Nazis?
The CIA is like, oh my gosh.
Call likes Nazis.
We're not gutsy enough to pull off this mission, even though we drugged people in our own country and took them to brothels or vice versa. But what we can do is we can pay Mossad to do it. So, hey, Mossad, how about you, potentially maybe working with Jeffrey Epstein, do a whole espionage thing, okay?
All right, well, I don't know anything about that. What happened there? Now I'm curious. So
some people think that Jeffrey Epstein was a Mossad agent.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's made up, dude. That guy just was a pervert, I think.
He's just a really cool pervert that had his own island. Just had the boys over, dude. Nah, dude. Dude. I bet the parties were sick, dude. You know, I bet the child stuff was only like. I bet the child stuff was like 5% of it. Like, you're not gonna have children all over the island. You're just gonna have like one place where the kids are, and the rest is just gonna be hella cool. I bet there were jet skis, dude.
You say there's like a daycare for their kids. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. It's like a daycare, and like they kind of didn't hire the right people at the daycare. But
you think that's it? You think that's the only problem?
Dude, I heard.
I'll tell you this.
Dude, I heard there was a pool table. That's what I heard, and that's pretty bitching.
All right, my great grandpa had a pool table. And his house was a little scary, but it had a pool table, dude.
It kind of levels up the joint, you know what I mean? Kind of makes up for the kid stuff almost.
Almost.
Anyways.
I don't know, man. I'm rooting for Israel. That's what it comes down to.
Dude, okay. Anyways, Mossad is like the most... Yes, well, this is the thing. Is like
they used to kidnap Nazis, like legit.
Yeah,
Nazis.
Well, this is the thing, is that the CIA is sketch, right?
Our CIA is 1,000% sketchy, and I feel like it's way bigger than Mossad, right?
Well, it is, but Mossad is the one that crosses the most international boundaries. Like, they're the ones that do the most interventionist stuff. Really? Is what I've heard. Yeah, from my sources.
Huh?
Dude, hey, you ever talk to Giuseppe? I heard it from Giuseppe, dude. And Giuseppe
told me. No. He hit me up. He said, "Hey, you ever hear about Mossad?"
No. There are some CIA documents that were declassified that talk about operations where they worked through Mossad to accomplish some means. But I don't know that. How do you measure morality, really? I just know that they do crazy stuff, and they're essentially the closest thing to the CIA in the world. This
is what I know, dude. We made this cool thing that shoots missiles out of the sky, and we went, I don't know, dude, it might work. Hey, you guys try it. And it works. It's freaking cool, dude.
Hey, but you know what we did do? We did a Hiroshima. No, we did.
Oh,
we did not jihad, but we did Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know what I mean? So, like, we saved that weapon for ourselves. Boom, boom, explode.
Dude, I don't like getting political, but I will say this.
Dude, this political episode, dude.
Politics and stuff. It seems crazy to me because, like, I see all these people like, oh, like Israel just bombs these people and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. People bombed a military. Like, these guys went into, like, civilians' homes and killed people. Like, civilians, right? Japan bombed a military base, and we nuked a city. Two separate cities.
Yeah.
And we firebombed the hell out of them. And those killed more. The firebombs killed more people than the nukes did. We literally dropped the sun on the emperor. I don't know.
They said they made an order and they said level 5 spicy, and we said hold our beer.
Yeah, we said
here comes the spice. Here comes the flavor.
Sun, dude. I think the Beatles song "Here Comes the Sun" was about Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Pretty positive. Freaking, I don't know, man. Everyone gives Israel crap, and I'm like, I don't know, dude. I feel like if somebody did that to us, we'd be throwing bricks.
Let me give my official take on Israel Palestine. Okay.
Yeah.
Most of all, don't care. But Israel has a right to defend themselves against what clearly is a terrorist-sponsored attack, right? Sure. And I don't want to pay for it. So I don't want to fund the Iron Missile defense system anymore, the Iron Dome. I don't want to give, like, I don't care if they're allies, dude. We have too many freaking allies. Allies just means, like, hey, if someone tries to steal your lunch money, we have to get in a war. That's all that means.
What you're saying is we need to trim the it's like, you know, when you grow up, you lose friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need to do that with allies. We just need to choose a couple of good friends who've been straight homies, and we need to get rid of the rest of them. Is that what you're saying?
All I'm saying is, like, it's not like we can't be friends, but, like, Do friends pay for other friends' wars? That's like me sponsoring your divorce. You know what I mean? Which I did, but that was because you were mine, and not to be
I was like, well, we
that
got
hoe
married,
bag.
but it was for tax reasons.
Yeah.
And
But that's
you
that's
wanted
how
a
that's how I
divorce
view it.
first, so that you could get married, and that was the deal.
I did get married, but it was only because she can give me children and you can't.
I told you, dude. I could kidnap a lot of children.
I told you, dude. I know dark science. I could conjure a child.
Children, dude.
I could conjure a child from the darkness, the ether of immortality.
You want a dark elf child, dude? I can summon him. Okay,
dude,
I can summon him from the ether. You think I can't?
Dude, speaking of nerdiness, all right, we're transitioning. We had a boys' weekend last weekend.
I'm
Okay,
still a guy, dude.
I
can transition. Colin's transitioning. I'm not.
transitioning, all right, to a manlier version of another man.
He's a transgender lesbian female. You can meet him in the Target bathroom. It's Colin. He's got the floor.
Dude, I saw one today. I saw one in the wild. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, one of those
in the bathroom.
No, not in the bathroom.
Was it at Target?
No, it was at Sam's Club. I thought we were safe there, you know, but I should have gone to Costco. Maybe I would have been safe.
Territory.
But Costco what it was
different.
It was two people. One was definitely, you know,
what?
They were the Heelys. They had Heelys.
Scooted around.
I just meant they had prosthetics.
Oh.
They were both wearing masks. The only ones wearing masks in a Sam's Club because that's a part of their ideology. And there was they were wearing a dog collar.
Oh,
the dog collar was a trans flag all the way around their neck.
What's a trans flag?
You know what the trans flag is? You know what the trans flag is?
Is it the rainbow?
You know what the No. You know what the trans flag is? Yeah.
I don't know what the trans flag is.
Dude, I'm so excited to introduce this to you because it's going to be your flag for a long time, dude. It's going to be great.
I'm not, but it's yours. You can have it.
What? I know I am, but what are you?
Were these dog masks or were they normal COVID masks? Like, did they have dog? You ever seen those people with dog masks? I have.
You know what? There is another feature that they had. It wasn't a dog mask, but they had like these bomber jackets, and on the back of the bomber jackets were like furry looking art, like furry anime art. Anyways, this is the trans flag right here. See this?
Wild. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I believe you.
Yeah.
What is the circle with the yellow circle?
I don't know. That one is...
There's too many flags, man.
Too many flags. Let's see. That one is intersex.
I don't even know what that means, dude. That's like whatever you want, really?
Seek to completely avoid anything to do with gender.
So basically all the other ones, they're just kind of like, I'm just trying to avoid it.
I just want to be special and have my own flag. We need to make a flag for our gender.
Yeah.
Super straight. Did you ever hear about that when they had the super straight gender for a while?
No.
Yeah, the guy was like, I'm actually... They said it was like homophobic of me to not want to date a trans woman because a trans woman is a woman. But actually, I am super straight. It's a sexuality where I am only attracted to biological females. So that's just my sexual identity. Yeah,
I can get behind that.
Yeah, so super straight.
What was their flag? Do you think they had one?
Dude, good question.
Super
I think
straight
it was like
flag,
something to do with orange. Super straight flag.
If you're gonna choose a color, would you choose orange?
Boom! Found it. Sorry, that was loud.
See it.
All right, here we go. Looks like you can get them here on Amazon, dude.
Straight, dude.
Super straight flag, durable material, fade resistant. Wow, dude. I kind of want one, but it looks. Yeah, I love it.
I kind of like it.
That's pretty sick.
I would. It's pretty sweet.
That's pretty sweet,
dude. You can fly the super straight flag in the apocalypse.
It's super straight, bro.
You think we're heating up for World War III? Feels like it, dude.
Are you talking about with the trans people or just the heat up?
Oh, dude, I don't think the trans people are going to be that good at that World War III, bro. I feel like they're just going to complain a lot. Is that just me? I feel like they complain a lot. I'm not trying to be mean.
No, but I wanted to talk about how nerdy we are. and specifically you, because I came down for a boys' weekend, and you and Alan were all excited to show me Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay,
Bro, it's so good. Have you watched any of it?
I haven't watched it anymore since
Bro,
we
you
hung
gotta
out.
watch it, dude. You gotta watch. You gotta start with
Hey,
episode 1,
I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna give it a try. I really will.
dude. It's
I have a little bit of a problem with the fact that I have to read the subtitles.
no, dude. They have. I'll send you a link.
Dude, send me a link.
I'll send you
Okay.
a link, dude. It's
But here's the thing.
that scar.
Yeah,
in my eye.
yeah,
It's, like,
your face
kinda
is
thick.
getting worse. You're right. No,
I
I'm
feel
just
like the
kidding.
scar in my eyes looking weird.
Dude, but I think that we are like nerds. I was walking through the mall today with my wife,
Nerd.
and I had just purchased a little something
What is it?
because
Yeah, I literally thought you were putting a scouter on your head. Oh hell yeah!
yeah, dude, an Avengers comic. Anyways,
Ooh.
I was pretty stoked because this place was selling comics for like $2.99, and this one came out in '95.
Oh,
It's a good Avengers one because it's got the alternate Captain America. Anyways, but I was like, I'm a nerd. I was like, I got so excited about this. You know what I mean?
what are some
And
other
you got
nerdy-
so excited about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Bro, you don't understand. Me and Alan, a lot of the times on like Thursdays or Fridays, we get together and we just watch the newest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'm not even kidding you, the best day of my week. Almost without fail. It's so fun.
That's pretty sick.
And Alan's like a big child in and of himself. Do you remember
Yeah.
that time?
It's
We
just because
played
he
in the-
struggles to take care of himself mostly.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. And
He needs us to take care of him.
yes.
We'll take care of you, Alan.
We'll ta-
Daddy loves you.
got you.
Daddy loves you.
Daddy loves you. You are loved.
Shout out, Alan.
Shout out Alan. Alan, wherever you are, whoever you're with. Dude, he always says he's with family, but I'm like, dude, you have family here? You're not from here.
It just turns
Who's
out
your
he's
family?
It just turns out he's an orphan and he's like inside a room with just some stuffed animals. He's like, tea time, everyone.
I'm convinced he's hanging out with a girl. I'm convinced he's ditching me for a girl. It's like, just
He
tell
should
me,
just,
dude.
yeah, that's true. He should, if it's a girl, he should totally just tell you, be like, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with this chick.
It's always family, dude. And then I find out that he's been kicking it with a girl. Okay. Whoa, you disappeared, bro. You turn your camera
Hold
off?
on. Something happened.
Oh, I got scared.
Can you see me?
I can see you now. But yeah, dude. And then I'll find out he's kicked it with like a certain specific girl who we will not mention. And I'm always like, when did this happen, dude? Was this any of the times that you were supposed to be with family? And who's the family, dude? Daddy's right here.
Daddy's right here.
So you know what, dude? Alan, I love you.
Tell him, dude.
But if you bail on Jujutsu Kaisen one more time, dude, you got to find a new stepdaddy.
Spankins.
Yeah.
Spankins for you.
Spankins.
Disciplinary action.
Also, dude bails on the gym all the time. I'm gonna say that right now. Shout out or call out. I'm calling you out. Call you out.
Call out. Listen to me, little brother. You meet me at the gym.
You.
I was trying to do
Little-
like a Hulk Hogan
Hogan?
thing, but
I
it
knew
didn't
what you were
work.
doing. Yeah, I know what.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I thought you sounded great.
In the octagon.
I challenge you to a curl off, you little pussy. I had to go on that, dude.
That's fine. I'm not gonna edit it out.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
not. I'm over editing stuff, dude.
Dude,
Trust
I'm
me.
over editing it
All
out.
the time.
I think we both are. I think we got to a point where we're like, we don't care.
I was trying to censor myself at the beginning of this podcast, but honestly, dude, like we're just trying to have fun out here, guys.
Honestly, dude, we're just trying to have a good time. We
I've
just
had
want
so
to.
many
It's like a
people get
tickle
offended.
fight.
Yeah, dude, we're just trying to tickle people.
Tickle people with our words,
Yeah,
with consent.
consensual though.
But
Oh,
you've had
what
so
are
many
the-
people get offended
I've had plenty of people get offended, dude.
about things you say or things you.
I think I'm thinking of an isolated incident. I'm probably like making it bigger than it sounds, but
dude, all these people be getting offended. Just that one girl that keeps hating.
and there was a girl who was like, "You're such a misogynist." I don't know. She called me something. Oh, she called me
Dude.
trash. I think.
What I like to do is I like to get super nitty-gritty when people do things like that. When they say like you're a misogynist, you're like, oh, what's the definition of a misogynist? Let me figure this out. What do you mean? What's a misogynist?
What
And
have I
then
done?
they say what, and then you just keep going levels or degrees deeper. The other thing is a narcissist, right? Because when
Dude.
people say like you're a narcissist,
It literally, okay, dude. I've
do it. Bring it up. Bring it up.
You know my dating experience. Like I've gone out with all of them. Okay, I've dated everybody. Gone on dates with everybody. Tons of people.
You dated me.
I've dated Colin. That's how many people I've dated. The number of girls who refer to somebody they know as a narcissist is incredible. It's insane. Like all the time, dude. Every conversation I think I've ever had with a girl, he's a narcissist. You're like, do you know what that is? Please tell me what it is. Because I literally don't think it's a narcissist. I think it's the difference between a guy and a girl. Okay? Because guys are, oftentimes more have been single longer than girls, from my experience, right? This is just my experience. This is anecdotal. But guys have oftentimes been more single for longer than girls have. Girls jump from relationship to relationship, at least the ones I've talked to. And then they're all surprised when the guy's like, I need to like take care of myself and like kind of put myself, first, because you guys are used to having someone put you first. I don't know. I'm probably wrong.
I think you're right, but I also think that your heart's taking a beating, dude. You need to take care of yourself because your heart.
Plenty of girls who use it as a punching bag. Dude, I can think of names.
Dude,
I can say them out loud.
And that's really unfortunate. But let's look at the definition of, according to the DSM-5, the Diagnostic Standard Manual.
Wow, dude, you had a hard time with diagnostic.
Diagnostic standard. I'm off caffeine, dude. I'm not sharp.
It's a tough word.
I'm just raw dogging life here.
I feel like you should be sharper without it. Yeah.
No, dude.
I almost drank
firing on all cylinders.
Get this pod going, but I decided, you know what, dude, I'm raw dogging this pod, bro.
Raw dogging it. We should do a segment where we start pounding a Mountain Dew.
Just a Dew?
Why not?
A Dew for you is gonna hit like a freight train because you haven't been drinking any.
Yeah, dude. We'll do like a Baja Blast or something because you can get the Baja Blast cans.
Can you get a sugar-free though?
I think they might have a sugar-free one.
You know I don't drink my sugars.
Anyways, dude, back to narcissism. Okay, there's a bunch of criteria, okay? And to be diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, 5 out of the 9 of these criteria must be present. Okay, so grandiosity. You know what that means?
Like they build themselves up, right?
Yeah, so essentially they think of themselves as this grand character, like I'm going to be the president or I'm the smartest man in the world. I'm more important than everyone else, right?
Hold on, so there's 9 total.
Yes.
I'm only seeing 7 there, dude.
You know what? I think this is just Google combining this stuff out of the manual. Let me take a look. 5 out of 9 of this criteria. Let's click on the source here.
I was like, maybe I can't count, but that's 9.
Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Now we're cooking. Okay.
Yeah, grandiose. We started out right.
Grandiose sense of self-importance. Exaggerates achievements and talents. Expects to be recognized as superior without commensurate achievements.
Without commensurate achievements? So like
yes.
You don't do that
so
good stuff?
They say, hey, no one's recognizing me for my true genius. Okay. Yeah, I took a IQ test and I didn't score as high as everyone, but it's because it was rigged against me. Everyone knows how smart I am. They're trying to, that's what it would be like. So, next.
I suppose.
DSM standard number 2, fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. Yeah, that was kind of hard for me to pin down, to be honest.
It just seems pretty optimistic, honestly.
Seems like a positive guy.
Yeah, dude, whoever's got that, I'm kind of in for. I'm down, dude. That's like a trait I want.
Yeah, P.S. I did listen.
Desirable trait.
I did listen to a podcast where they talked about narcissists in general and a personality structure, and they'd likely be very extroverted people. So they'd be very
successful,
somewhat likable. Yeah, probably successful, conscientious. All right. So next, DSM number 3.
Okay.
Belief in being special and unique can only be understood or should be associated with other special or high status people or institutions. So what they're saying is like, hey, only the smart ones will recognize me for my genius, you know? Only we can see eye to eye. Then requires excessive admiration. Like, why are you not worshiping me?
Okay, well that one's that's a little bit.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sense of entitlement, unreasonable expectations, or especially favorable treatment, or automatic compliance with his or her expectations. This is where people probably look at things in relationships and start to think, hey, they're perceiving something that their partner is doing as unreasonable expectations, right? When really they might just be asking you not to be a hoe.
Just don't be a hoe.
All right, is that such high expectation? Is that too high?
I don't feel like it is. I really don't. I'm gonna say it right now. I don't feel like it's that high.
Say it in cursive.
I don't think it's that high. There.
All right. Like 6. Interpersonally exploitive, takes advantage of others to achieve his/her own ends. That's a very Machiavellian. You take advantage of others. Lacks empathy. This is a big one.
Yeah.
Lacks empathy, is unwilling to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of others.
That's the one that everyone
everyone knows. Yeah. So they misinterpret lack of empathy as well, right? Because someone who might be falsely accusing someone of me being a narcissist might say, well, you're not acting the way I thought you should act. I feel like you should be more empathetic to my scenario, right?
Well, and it's also, dude, some of these are really hard to diagnose with somebody because somebody who lacks empathy, I mean, you could be the narcissist one assuming that they don't lack empathy when it's like, no, maybe they just have healthy boundaries.
That's true. You can't force someone to conform to your own expectations. That would be narcissistic of you.
Yeah, it's very narcissistic. And now we get to work on our gaslighting.
All right. Envious of others or believes that others are envious of him/her. And then last, arrogant,
I want to read that last
haughty.
one. I wanted to say haughty.
Go it. Say it.
All right, DSM 9. Arrogant, haughty behaviors or attitudes. Oh, which reminds me, dude. I knew a girl whose last name was Hot, spelt exactly like that, but without the Y.
Was she hot?
Yes. But she
got
married.
Which reduced her hotness in your eyes.
Well, yeah, I'm not into married people. We all know that I've said this multiple times.
This has been documented.
However, I will say this.
Say it.
Within the last few months, I've realized this individual is divorced. So, rest in peace, marriage. But Miss Hot is back on the menu.
Oh.
But possibly with a different last name because, that's what happens when you get married.
Dude, I mean,
good for her though.
Good for her.
Or not? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Are you superstitious, by the way, Dalton?
So depends what it is.
Are you a little stitious?
A little bit. I would say a little bit.
Okay, well tomorrow is the day. It's Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. Well, here's the thing. Tomorrow's a little sketchy for me because
also day of jihad.
Yeah, that's what makes me nervous. It's like, dude, you guys chose Friday the 13th. You chose the most superstitious day of the right before Halloween, dude. All Hallows Eve.
I'm not gonna say I want jihad to happen, but it does make the season a little spookier.
It does.
Oh my gosh,
it's a good point. Hey,
it's like the horror movie is life. Wow,
look at us. It could be crazy. It could be. We don't know what's gonna happen. But you know what? I was thinking about this because I was thinking about gaslighting. You know who's real good at gaslighting?
Who?
Freaking Gaza, dude.
Gaza.
They're like, oh man, look at how many civilians that Israel killed after we killed all their civilians. You're like, what? They're very good at gaslighting, dude. I'm gonna say that.
They're good at Gaza lighting.
Gaza lighting.
So do you know there's been like pro-Palestinian protests like all over?
Has there been anyone near us at all?
No. At I'm not trying to universities. Maybe there has been in Salt Lake. I don't know. I could see Salt Lake having one.
Maybe it's mean, but I don't know. I'm not trying to point fingers, but anywhere that there was a pro-Palestine protest, I'd be a little bit scared for a global jihad in that area.
Be
That's all I'm
scared.
saying. That's all I'm saying. I just,
He's
if you
not
see
trying to
something, say
profile.
something.
He's just saying, like, 1+1.
I'm just saying the guys who are chanting "Death to America" also, I don't know, dude. I'd say, just if you see something, say something. Yeah,
If you see something, say something, dude.
that's all I gotta say.
That's all he's gonna say. That's all that he's saying.
And I haven't seen nothing yet.
Nah, he hasn't seen anything.
I haven't seen nothing, dude. But yeah, people have been protesting and stuff. I heard about that. It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. You can go, dude. Do you remember when you were a kid when like crazy stuff didn't happen, and then 9/11 happened, and then
What do you mean? Yeah, I was gonna say, 9/11 happened when we were pretty young.
Yeah, but before that, dude, when we were kids, you know what I mean?
Oh, you mean we were like,
before
fighting secret wars?
Yeah, dude, we were just chilling. When we didn't know what was happening, dude. When Stranger Things stuff was like not on our radar, you know what I mean, dude? We didn't know that stuff back then, dude. And then
So would you just like to take one of those Men in Black little laser things and just wipe your memory bank or knowledge of all the crazy stuff that goes on?
I don't know, man. I just remember it was a lot easier back then. You know what I mean? You knew what bathroom to go into. You didn't have to worry about it. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. That's all I got.
That's all you get to say. Well, I got to tell you this and I told you this earlier, but this is news. I know that most of our fans may not care as much about MMA as I do, or as Dalton does.
Side story, real quick.
Okay.
Because Colin was the one who told me about. We were together. Okay. And he's like, "Did you hear about Hamas and Israel?" And my first thought was UFC. I was like, Israel Adesanya. Somebody messed with Israel Adesanya. I thought for sure.
Is he got to fight?
I didn't know, dude. Yeah, I literally thought that's what you were talking about. Anyway,
that does sound like would be a UFC pay-per-view, like Israel versus Gaza.
Israel versus Hamas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Those both sound like fighter names.
Yeah, I mean the next upcoming UFC pay-per-view is Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski.
Exactly.
So it would just be Makhachev versus Volkanovski. It sounds exactly like a war.
Yeah. Israel versus Volkanovski. You know what I mean? It just sounds like a UFC fight title. Anyway, sorry. That was it. Anyway, what are you saying though?
Well, the UFC has announced that at 2024, at the turn of the year, that USADA, the anti-doping testing agency that carries out the tests for UFC, they will no longer be partnered with the UFC. So,
we're about to end the episode when we start bringing up steroids.
Oh, dude, it comes back around to the holiest of holies
every time,
dude. Okay, so win or a miss, dude, to not have testing in the UFC? I'm kind of thinking right now, I think it's a win.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I think you get a lot better looking fighters.
I think that you get the extended careers. You get increased recovery. I mean,
for sure.
Heck, think about this: a fighter that was fighting maybe like 3 times a year, dude, he could probably fight 6 times a year. You know what I mean?
Not only that, but the heavyweights that are going to fight, most of them are going to be jacked now.
Oh yeah, they'll be faster. They'll be more agile. It'll be crazy.
You're going to see some cool things in the sport,
and you're going to see a lot of them die young.
You think?
I don't know.
I hope not, dude. I hope they get like some good doctors that get them like designer steroids.
Yeah.
Or that they don't take steroids.
That would be crazy if the UFC just did a 180 instead of testing you. Now we're providing you with steroids.
We're gonna do it right.
Come on over, boys. The UFC Performance Institute. We got the juice.
We're gonna heal your elbow with some steroids.
Yeah. So dude. I don't know exactly what is gonna happen. I assume there'll be some type of like testing that's less stringent, because USADA was the type of testing that they'd show up to your house randomly, right? And take blood and urine sample, and they've done it in the middle of the night for guys. So they're wilding.
That sounds terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Also, Conor McGregor's coming back, isn't he?
Conor McGregor has entered the USADA testing pool. So 6 months from now, he could fight. So they think that he'll probably be fighting at the turn of the year. April is what they're thinking.
Do you think he's gonna
probably
win?
UFC 300.
You think he's going to do good?
Versus Michael Chandler, it'll be a good fight for sure.
Oh, is that who he's going to fight, you think?
Yeah, I mean, it should be because they had them do the whole UFC Ultimate Fighter coaches against each other, and the coaches always fight each other.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, there we go.
They built it up for that, and then it's like, or Conor McGregor just won't enter the testing pool. So,
hey,
but dude,
like
but back to nerdness for a second. I just like to appreciate the fact that we're as nerdy as we are, and we're in jacked bodies. What's up with that, huh? Jacked nerds.
I'm gonna say this right now, dude. Most of the guys at the gym are jacked, are nerds, dude. I'll say that. And I know what it comes down to. A lot of it is old Dragon Ball Z fans. Okay, half those guys are fighters now. Half those guys are jacked.
I think it's also this. I'm gonna say this. I think that nerds get obsessed with things, right?
Yes.
They find a little rabbit hole to go down, and they go down to the bottom of the depths. And lifting and fitness is kind of one of those things. It's kind of a game you can figure out, right? You can do side quests. You can figure out, the cheat codes and the
side quests like forearms.
Side quests.
Forearm curls, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, did you hear that liver? Did you hear about Liver King?
He's juicing again?
No, dude, he's almost lost his eye.
What the hell? Why?
Dude, this is why I thought about telling you. Because he was doing something with a rubber band. Snapped, hit him right in the eye, dude. You stop using bands, dude. You're gonna get hit.
Dude, no way am I not using bands anymore because bands are providing me great muscle recruitment. I'm not stopping that. I don't have them anywhere near my eyes. Actually, you know what? That's not
like
true.
They're right by your eye, dude.
I do a hammer curl right there.
Yeah, you do.
Oh shoot, dude! I'm gonna lose my eye.
Bro, I've done that and it's snapped and I've punched myself in the face.
Should I just wear safety goggles to the gym the entire time? Just wear some pit vipers.
Bro, how awesome would that be?
They're all, dude. Do I look like a creep at all with like blocked out polarized lenses at the gym? I'm just.
Oh, dude, 100%. You know, the next time we work out, I'm gonna be like, you bring your bands, good, and I'm gonna put on glasses just while I'm doing band work. Yeah, look it up, dude. Look it up.
All right, let's find him.
Liver King lost, dude. It's I don't think it's lost yet, but it's like a high probability he'll lose it. I heard it from a reliable source.
Who's that reliable source?
My beat partner on duty last night.
All right, let's see. Liver King may just lose his eye.
Boom, dude. It's true.
Let's see. Influencer Liver King may be in danger of losing his right eye. Here's what happened. First of all, he's rocking it. He's got little hats and stuff in the patch. That's pretty sick.
I can't believe anybody thought that guy didn't do steroids. It's freaking wild.
Most physical steroids, yada, bands, dude.
Boom.
And he's still using them, dude. He's wearing goggles now with them. That's what he's doing.
Oh, he's got sunglasses on, dude, because he don't want to look like a geek wearing goggles. That's awesome.
Dude, I don't think that's sunglasses. I think there's an eye patch, bro. And I think that doesn't have... Yeah, if you look at it...
you might be right.
Yeah, dude, that's just safety goggles.
Oh, what a loser, dude.
And he's got the eye patch underneath that one. Nah, dude, he's not cool. He's just some guy that lied about taking steroids.
Dude, well, he just acts annoying, too. Me and my clan.
Like, just, hey, primals.
Yeah, trim your beard, you freaking Santa Claus.
Also, dude, his abs just don't look good. They look distended. It's weird.
You think he got implants?
You know, people have said that. I think it might be real. But you think that because people think because it looks distended, that's why it's fake. But dude, that's GH gut. If you get too much growth hormone, your diaphragm gets distended. You see it all the time in
because it's like enlarged organs and stuff.
Yeah, because you have a whole series of muscles, not just the front abs, but the abdominis rectus, the portion that holds everything in. You have a ton of stuff up in there. So yeah, it's just like growing with
his body's always red, isn't it?
Yeah, he's kind of like an in the sun guy all the time. He's like my boy Carnivore Aurelius. Yeah,
that
dude.
why
I
he's
think that's for
red?
sure why it's red. It's because he's like in the sun constantly and he's a white guy.
Bro, I don't think that turns your body red unless he's constantly sunburned.
It's
You
not
tan.
constantly sunburned though. It's just like slightly.
That guy's red. He looks
Well,
like a
he's
lobster.
probably also just like hyper. Like he's got a ton of blood flow going. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking. I
The
think he's
videos.
always
He
got that.
gets a pump and then shoots a video.
I don't think
Because
he
I don't know
I
about
think
you,
he
dude.
sh-
When I
I
get
think
a
he-
pump, I get flushed.
I think he
Everything gets
shoots
flushed.
up, then gets a pump, then shoots a video.
Hell yeah.
And by shooting up,
Hey,
I don't mean
yeah.
heroin. I'm talking roids, dude.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, dude,
Mhm.
that's good for Liver King. I hope that he's okay and that he is always honest about his steroid usage and that he sends me free steroids because steroids are expensive and my
Yeah.
doctor doesn't want to prescribe them to me. That's lame.
I bet your insurance wouldn't cover it anyway.
No, but I have found some sources that we can get into later for just natural supplements, salt
What
of the
other
earth stuff.
What other things do you nerd out about?
I nerd out about lots of things. First of all, I nerd out about Stoic philosophy. I've got 3 books from Stoic philosophers, and I go down that rabbit hole. I nerd out about AI. I nerd out about phone
Yeah, it's
tech.
cool, dude.
I
Yeah, you
watch
do it.
every single phone launch from every prominent company. PS
very
Google
weird.
Pixel's out, and they're pretty freaking sick.
You're not even
I
like that much of a nerd. You're like a helpful nerd, dude. I feel like I'm a
well,
worthless
a helpful nerd. What?
nerd. Yeah, bro.
What do you mean?
Like you know stuff about phones. People ask you questions about tech stuff. They're like, "How do I do this?" And you got the answer. If somebody asks me about Fallout, I can help. I can help them with that. I want to know about some Star Wars lore. I'm like, I figured that out. I got you.
I'm just a nerd that has a degree in computer science, and but you have the nerd stuff that you can nerd out about guns, and that's very helpful. Like the gun
Dragon
knowledge
Ball
is
Z.
super helpful. Well, I don't think the Dragon
In my
Ball
career,
Z,
it's helped me.
The Dragon Ball Z has helped you in your career.
No. I'm talking about the gun stuff. No, Dragon Ball Z
gonna-
hasn't helped at all. They got
It's just you
collect them all, then you get a
You
wish.
just see a traffic cam one day, and it's looking down at a police chase, and like there seems to be an officer stepping in the path. He seems to be striking a pose. Ah! He's dead. He just got hit.
Yeah, he just gets run over. Oh,
I just imagined you using some type of Dragon Ball Z combat moves.
oh, dude, I was going Kaioken times 5. I should have crushed that car. Should have crushed
Yeah,
it.
maybe when you go Saiyan for the first time, you'll be able to actually apprehend a suspect.
It's called Super Saiyan, you piece of shit.
My bad. Super Saiyan.
Gosh. Because they're already Saiyans, Colin.
My bad, dude. When do they grow a tail? What level of Saiyan is that?
They got it cut off, dude. They're born with it. Because if it's a full moon, they turn into a giant monkey.
Dude, it seems like genital mutilation, but whatever.
Do you think circumcision's a genital mutilation? Because circumcision for us is like the equivalent of a Saiyan getting his tail cut off. But
Well,
here's the
let me
thing.
tell you-
I think we could still reach a higher power level.
You think if we kept our foreskin, we could?
No, I think because we got it off. I mean, I don't think it matters. Is what I'm trying to say. I think you can do it either way. I don't think the tail's helping them at a certain level.
At a certain level, I see what you're saying. Do I think it's mutilation? I'm gonna go with no, only because I don't remember it. But I can tell you, as someone who has a child that is a boy, it was hard to like go through with it. I was like, dude, I don't know if we should do this. What the hell are we doing this for? You know what I mean?
But you're kind of glad it happened, right? 'Cause I'm glad it happened to me.
I'm glad it happened because like I would be a
happy about
freak, dude. Be a
Yeah,
freak.
It'd be terrifying.
I have one coworker who's a white guy from our culture, and he is not circumcised. Okay,
That's wild.
yeah, and he is, and he just thinks is like, dude, it's hella chill. Like, it's funny because the only thing you need to be convinced of is like what you are. You're like, yeah, I like the way I am. So yeah, I think, it's fine. And then
That's
he's
the
like,
argument.
oh, I'm fine the way I am. So also I'm fine with it. I don't think we need to cut them off, right?
Yeah, exactly. At a certain point, it's like, whatever. Who cares?
It doesn't matter. To me, it's like getting your ears pierced, probably.
Yeah,
Do it or don't. I don't care.
I don't think it comes back though. I think the ear holes get like close up.
Whatever, dude. You could screw up your ears. You could get so many holes in them, dude. You could
Scrope them?
Dude, you could blast them.
So what does you mean? What do you mean a scrope? What does that mean?
No, you could blast them. Is what I was saying.
Oh, like put a hole through, like put a bullet hole through your ear.
Nah, you know those people that get gauges and they get it way stretched out. That's never going back to the
almost
same
like
way.
It's the size of a bullet. And with that, guys, we're gonna leave you. Okay.
Until next time, find something to nerd out about, and don't be ashamed of your nerdiness. We love you so much.
Yeah, in fact, write in. Send us what you're nerdy about, and we'll either make fun of you or agree.
Unless it's illegal. Well, I might still agree.
Yeah, it's true.
Until next time. Love you. Bye.
Be a long time.